Cheers! Welcome to Movie Bitches, eh?
It's the last one. We gotta, you're gonna miss it when it's gone.
Right?
Pip pip cheerio. I don't know.
Oh,
I apologize.
RuPaul's Drag Race it is, oi!
Oh, I'm sorry.
RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 1, Episode 8, the grand finale. I'll put in a word.
Did you sneak some whiskey into this tea?
Maybe. Make sure to subscribe, share, follow us on Instagram and Twitter. I should do the little Bijan Frise share. Share, Make sure to click the thumbs up. Yes. Follow us because we're going to do more drag stuff. We're going to be doing Christmas movies. Shout out to our patrons. Thank you guys so much. $10 a month or more, you get access to our viewing parties. We did us watching all of this season. We're going to do us watching all of All Stars 5. And you get a bunch of fabulous, terrible Christmas movies.
Oh boy.
Spoiler alert. We already watched one, and it's basically just an hour and a half of Avaryl and I yelling at the screen. I don't know if I'm selling it.
And screaming in terror, also. Don't forget the terror.
And I laughed so hard that I cried for about a minute and a half. So if you want to see that, it's on Patreon. Only on Patreon.
The episode starts, Cheryl has gone home.
Yeah.
They're all sad. Bagga wipes away her mirror message.
The flexi mirror. They didn't have the budget. We did not have to worry about there being queens standing behind this one.
Because it's plexiglass.
Yeah, it's even.
Reflective.
It reflects the...
It does make a room look bigger, though.
Sure. There you go. Well, they had to see themselves in it,
I've been watching a lot of interior design masters.
Oh.
It's great, by the way. It's great. They're all sitting around and, talking about Bagga's lip sync and like, how did it feel, the lip sync? And like, that's not a good feeling and da-da-da.
Oh, I wouldn't know.
I just wouldn't know.
But to win a lip sync is amazing.
I guess I'll never know what that feels like.
Oh my God, he's like Nostradamus.
Most of this episode was Davina just being like, what?
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't. Oh, I'm just fabulous. Like,
I've just been too good.
Feeling
her
all
oats.
of her oats.
Yeah.
Just living them.
Yeah.
Stewing in the oats.
She was feeling them so hard that she still let them feel their own oats. Well, then this was weird. It was like they'd already watched our review that had not come out yet, but Bagga was like, they have this whole joke about, now you can be Morticia Gomez.
And you can come as cousinette!
We had a lengthy conversation about that last week. Weird.
Just coincidental, I guess.
Yeah. And then the next thing in the workroom, they're all like, here's I've got 3 badges, and
you
have
have
3 badges. And oh my God, look at all our badges and badges.
Look at our badges, congratulations, you're part of the trio. Top 3 with 3.
Nobody made a Treasure of Sierra Madre joke.
Mm-mm.
I mean, Cheryl really should have said, I don't need your stinking badges.
Badges? We ain't got no badges. We don't need no badges. I don't have to show you any stinking badges.
Sure.
Goodbye.
Exactly.
It would have been good.
No, you still don't have a repeater badge, do you?
If there's a challenge where we've got to sing in 5 different languages, me and you are fucked.
At this point, I really actually wish she had found a way to sing in, been like a cabaret, bienvenue, and sing and...
Ooh, that would be fun. Why not?
Obviously she can't reference that exactly, but reference all of the languages and maybe the octaves somehow, and be the international queen that's going to bring everyone together.
Ooh, I love that. Fuck Brexit. I speak to everyone.
Is that what her dress was all about?
Fucking Brexit?
A deconstructed Union Jack.
Oh, God damn it.
Deconstructed Union Jack.
I had to get it in there one more time.
If Scotland leaves, well, you know what? We'll just have to fucking see, won't we?
Is that why they didn't have a Scottish queen?
Well, I did find that interesting. I mean, we'll get to it later, I guess. But, do you think that we've represented the UK queens well? And it was
all the varieties or something like that.
Yeah, it's I don't know if you have, but sure.
You did a pretty good job.
For the first season, there you go. Room to grow.
In 3 years, though. Let's calm it down.
Seriously, though. Not even though, for us, as like reviewers because like honestly we can just be like, well, we're not going to do it.
Yeah.
Like that's
our choice.
A decision to make, right?
Yeah.
But as a viewer and a fan of the show, having this onslaught of seasons makes it less special.
Yeah.
Makes it less exciting.
Yeah.
And I want to be excited.
Mm-hmm. We want time to miss it. We want time to get excited about
Exactly.
it. You know, if it was Halloween all year long, I wouldn't be so excited about it.
It's like dating, right? You don't want to smother the other person. I need a little space.
A little needy Drag Race.
A little bit. I'm just like,
Back
give me
off.
a moment.
Give
to
me
breathe.
a minute.
Yeah, I don't want to miss you.
But anyway.
Yeah.
Drag Race.
Yes.
UK.
Yes.
Super fun.
Yes.
Rue comes in to announce that the Maxi Challenge is you have to lip sync / write your own verse / learn choreography to her famous song, Rocket to the Moon, which we both didn't realize that's what it was called.
Classic song, Rocket to the Moon.
I had no idea that's
What
it
a
was
generic name for
it's
a
pretty
Rue
bad.
song.
Also, why not just call it To the Moon? And then there's like a fun little Honeymooners reference in there. And,
Sure.
You know, whatever.
Straight to the moon.
To the moon, ... Alice. That's the, no. To the moon, Alice. Alice. To the moon. Alice. Nothing like a domestic abuse joke.
Is that what that joke is about?
Let me say, like, to the moon, Alice. Like, he's gonna punch her to the moon.
Oh, never got that. I thought there was some kind of space racy, we're gonna get there, America joke.
Oh, no. I'm
Straight to the moon.
I'm pretty sure it's like...
No, you're correct.
Yeah.
I just never put it together. Yeah. Yikes.
So, they go into their podcast, Nope, that's Michelle's podcast.
That's Michelle's YouTube
exactly.
show.
Yep.
What's the tea?
What's the tea? Not what you packing. Too many things in my brain.
Are you okay?
Yeah. You alright, bruh? What was it?
Hiya, girl, you're all right?
Yeah.
Oh, hi, girl, you all right?
Hiya, girl, you alright?
Yeah, it was
that was weird.
that was almost as bad as Rue's.
It was just weird
Mm-hmm.
and wrong.
Hi, girl, you all right?
Hi. Hi. Hi, girl. Oh no, I can't do it.
Oh, no.
Hi. Oh. Okay,
It's
I gotta
cool.
get in there. I gotta get to that Liverpudlian.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can't do it.
Channel Paul McCartney.
Okay.
Hi, girl, you all right?
No, I can't do it. I can't do it. I've lost my mind.
It doesn't
I've
matter.
lost my mind.
There is gin in this. Anyway, so they go into What's the Tea with Michelle and Rue. First up is Baga and her little pink slippers.
Oh right, that
Very
was silly.
And I was really touched by this conversation.
I thought it was really important for Baga, but it's always just a little bit like, what's that called? Life coachy cheesy?
Yes, well, it's a little weird. I mean, armchair, or what's it called? Couch,
You know, that's-
psychiatrist.
Radio psychiatrist.
Sure. Oh, Dr. Laura. She's not a real doctor, and she's homophobic. It always feels a little bit put on, like, I know that you want me to talk about this emotional thing in my life,
Yeah.
and to tell you how much it means to me that you have fixed me, Rue.
Yeah, but it was also very nice. Baga comes out.
And I would say this felt more genuine than a lot of
very
them
much
that we've seen.
Very that. Baga comes out and they start to talk about her mom and like we get into that relationship.
Seems to be some unfinished business with your mother.
But I was like brought up with my nan.
And at a certain point, it was decided when her mom got remarried and had new kids that she was just going to go live with her grandmother and how that was really hurtful for her.
Yeah.
But also great because her grandmother was great. So it was like a really good, positive conversation about how she appreciates the journey she was on.
Right.
Still.
Yes.
But can also have hurt feelings and be sad and feel like, rejected by her own mother.
Yeah.
It was interesting.
It really was. And touching and emotional.
I did love Rue's shade of being like, did you bring enough outfits for the runway?
So did you bring enough outfits for the whole span of the
Apart
competition?
from the family resemblance, and I think that was proven.
That's a no.
I still wanted to know the answer. Well, Rue, I thought about being, Liza Minnelli for...
And or Amy Winehouse.
But I used them. And I also wouldn't mind that conversation.
No.
I mean, much like I thought Monique Hart, in her season bringing that up, was really poignant and like interesting, and brought up a really significant conversation about the beast that the show has become and what it takes to try and do well.
Yes.
And I don't mind the idea of someone bringing that conversation up with Ru.
No.
And be like, well, I did my best with what I had.
Mm-hmm. And then Baga very genuinely saying, you know, like, thank you for like changing my life and helping me be more professional and to take this seriously, and that like this is a career I can make for myself, and like thank you for that. And you've changed my life, RuPaul.
You've changed my life forever, and oh my God.
Thank you for that.
Thank you for that. That really made me
It was
laugh.
so weird, but I was just like, I'm good.
We're gonna say goodbye, but I'm gonna give you a hug now.
Oh my God, RuPaul don't hug anybody.
We love you and you're great.
I just think with the finales lately, having the podcast where it lets have an emotional beat and talk to your younger self, emotional beat, and tell me why you should win, emotional beat, I'm like, I'm cool.
I'm cool.
Just
It's
give
too
me
much.
the podcast.
I don't, exactly.
And maybe like a short little speech about why you want to win.
Or include that in the podcast.
Yeah.
We don't need you saying it in front of the other girls, listening to what they have to say. I don't like that,
No.
in all honesty.
Yeah.
Do it as part of the podcast. Well, why do you think you should
I don't know
win?
if it necessarily matters.
It clearly
Not-
doesn't seem to.
Well, Baga was like, I should
guess that's
lose.
true. That is
but
true.
like on the long run, I don't know if it really moves the needle all that much.
Not anymore. We had the Sharon Needles speech. We've had these things already.
Yeah.
And I don't know how much weight they have now because they seem a little trite. And I feel like it was emotional the first time that they did the, like, talk to your younger self.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just a little weird. But anyway, let's move on.
Yes.
So the next out, Davina De Campo. And she's great.
Oh, yeah.
She seemed not broken enough for Ru and Michelle's liking.
Sure.
To be blunt.
Did you think you'd be sitting here?
I dreamt about this and visualized it, and now we made it happen.
She was basically like, well, I try to be perfect, and I probably shouldn't put too much pressure on myself to be perfect all the time, but I do. And then I'm pretty perfect.
I'm so hard on myself to be perfect.
So, a talented bitch. I don't know what to tell you. And then they talk about, like, the Vivienne, and she's like, oh, well, that was a mistake. I shouldn't have let her criticism or underestimating of me, I shouldn't have given that power and weight, but I realized that, and I changed course, and now I'm a pretty fucking fierce bitch. Like, it was just like, I solved my own problems. Yeah. I'm a mature adult.
I gave it power. Yeah. So that is my responsibility.
Love you.
Yeah.
But they were like...
They did not want that confidence. It's interesting, yeah. I mean...
They simultaneously are like, you didn't have enough confidence to say you should win, but also you have to be emotionally vulnerable and scarred.
Baga had not enough confidence to think that she could win, therefore she shouldn't win.
Yeah.
And Davina had too much confidence that she thought she should win, so then she shouldn't win. And it's like, well, what?
Are there any questions you are dying to ask us?
Ru was like, so, Davina, we don't have any emotional things to talk about, obviously. So do you have any questions for us?
Oh, yeah. I was like, what is this?
Huh?
I didn't know if there was some producer that was like, oh, she wanted to know, like, what your age is. I don't know. It was like a weird...
But then she was just like, oh, so can I have the crown now? Like, that was her question. And
I
they were
guess.
like, haha, bitch, you're hilarious. But no.
So, can I have the crown now?
But no.
It was weird.
It was really weird. I was very confused by it. It was like they ran out of things to talk about.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is what it seemed like.
I mean, I guess you could have gone any different direction and just been like, well, what would your biggest advice be for, but what are we doing?
Michelle, do you still hate green? Love that.
If it was just that, love it.
I hate it.
I hate it.
I hate it.
I love that in our minds, at least mine, Michelle is the one who said that.
Oh yeah, not Sharon.
Not Sharon as Michelle.
I hate it.
I hate it.
Hi, girl, you
Hi,
alright?
girl, you're right.
Oh, it was better.
That was actually not that bad.
That was okay.
Yeah. Who knew?
Hi, girl, you all right?
Hi, girl, you're right.
Oh, you're in the zone. Next up to Vivienne.
Yes.
Oh boy, and they do a bunch of this.
They do, hi, girl, you're right. Oh, that went, we lost it. We lost it.
Hi, girl, you're all right.
Yeah. Oh, you had it for a minute, now it's gone.
And then it turned into a 13-year-old boy. I don't know what happened. It's all right.
You're wrong. But Ru's was also bad.
Aye, girl, you're all right.
But
Yeah, Ru's was quite
I don't
bad.
know. Vivian said something before that I was indiscernible to me.
Anyway, Patty Irish.
I have no idea what you just said.
And RuPaul.
Oh, yeah, Ru was like, I literally have no idea what you just said.
Not a clue.
Someone tell us, please.
I struggle with addiction and I'm 2 years clean now.
Really?
Yeah.
What was your poison?
Kessman?
Did you live your life in a K-hole?
The Vivian was very eloquent and talked more about how she wanted to be a spokesperson for
Yes,
people.
yes.
And I think that Ru really saw herself in the Vivienne because
Sure.
Ru's had, addiction problems, and so I think that was both earnest and
helpful,
but also like a good thing to say.
That's what I meant. Helpful as in like
helpful to the
her
crown.
win, yeah.
Okay, great.
But also helpful to other people, but like helpful to the crown is what I meant.
I'd love to help people in my position. I mean, drag and the gay scene is riddled with drugs and abuse, and I don't think there's enough support out there.
I don't think it was a chess move, but
No.
it's good.
Yeah. No, I mean she was earnest.
It's really important to be earnest.
So quick commercial break, and then we'll be back with some gays doing choreography.
A kickball change.
Liza, we're gonna be late for cats. So we get Curtis and AJ Pritchard? Is it Miranda Hillard?
They seem to be from that dancing show.
Yeah, Ru said Strictly something, so I was assuming that they're from Strictly Come Dancing.
Right, which we still have not watched.
No,
Sorry.
I saw the Michelle one though, that people sent us. Of
Oh,
her
it was
doing.
fab?
Yes, it was lovely. They had lots of, I get confused by these like dancing shows where they do so much production. Like everyone's like there's like a whole mummies and tombs popping out to like support to set the scene.
Okay.
Which is nice. It really helps set the scene.
Sure.
But I just was, I don't know. I don't follow most dance shows, so I didn't know what to be looking for.
I like So You Think You Can Dance because they're all professional dancers, and I like to watch people who can dance well.
Yes.
And it's a novelty to see celebrities do pretty good at dancing, but I'm always like, I wish it was, really dancers.
What one was Courtney Act on?
Australian Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, okay. Because she did really well in that too. But she also can dance.
Sure. Which still is not like a professional I really like So
Sure.
You Think You Can Dance.
Great.
It's just,
Love it.
It's really, like, once you watch that, you're
Yeah,
like,
you're like, oh,
oh.
fine.
But anyway,
Yeah.
AJ and Curtis.
These two lovely gay
sassy
brothers.
little
Love
gay
it.
brothers. Loved it.
I mean, I'm assuming. I don't know. I shouldn't label them.
As brothers?
No, they definitely said they were brothers.
Oh, okay.
I don't know
I mean,
how they identify in their sexual orientation,
Sure.
and it doesn't matter.
They're,
I mean, it could matter.
Although when his hat came off and you saw his highlights,
Listen
it was a pass for you. Oh, his hat flew off. So yeah, they seemed fab.
I mean, it seemed like they gave them too much choreography, although in the end, they worked it out.
They worked it
seemingly
out, but
mostly.
there was the choreography in between each number, then
Right.
there was your own personal choreography while you're lip syncing. I just don't know why this matters. Prerequisite for being a drag queen is not, I can do professional choreography.
Right.
So it just always confuses me when they do that. For the final challenge, when they could tailor it to everyone's talents better.
I agree. I think, like, if you were a dancer, fabulous.
Love
Let's
it.
highlight that.
Yeah.
Let's give you an opportunity to really showcase your talent.
Yeah.
And I wish they did more of that, rather than demanding everyone to be at either the same level or lowering the bar for others.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4.
Focus on different things. Oh, great. You can't dance, but you can sing really well? Great. Let's give you a moment where you can do a little shuffle while you sing.
Right.
And that's fabulous. Love it.
But then belt it out.
Exactly. Meanwhile, in the back, someone's doing an interpretive dance or whatever. I'd like to see it.
Twyla.
But you keep it all inside. But you don't keep it all inside because you're on RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yeah. It's just like always weird to me that they're like, here's all this insane choreography. And you're like, and more than often than not, at least half of them are like, oh.
Yeah.
But I guess it's like to see if you can like roll with it.
Right, can you pick it up? I mean, obviously as a drag queen, you do have to be able to do some sort of dancing. Because like you have to do numbers and lip sync and whatever.
That's why I kind of think, because like, I mean, it's changed, but like because drag queens, like their profession is to create their own show.
Right.
So like you could give them a choreographer to work with, but have them come up with it or something. Like I just want them to showcase themselves.
I agree. I think that would be a lot more fun. And I think that would be, for me at least, personally more interesting to see the collaboration of, well, here's what I'm good at. Here's what I'd like to express with my verse and my number or whatever.
And maybe that's kind of what they do, but it doesn't seem like it.
They don't. If they do, they certainly don't show us.
Yes.
And maybe that is where, like, you know, the Vivienne, maybe it was her idea to be like, ooh, backflip? Oh, no, it's not happening.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Or they told her to do that and she just sold the shit out of it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I would have liked to know.
But can we talk about Davina's casual split?
Oh my god.
So casual, so casual.
Seriously.
I'm stuck in a jazz split. Vamp.
Those aren't the splits. I can see daybreak between your crotch and the floor.
Shut up, Mama. Oh, it's so good. Mama. But each person's gonna get a ballroom. That's why I guess it's Strictly Come Ballroom.
Oh, absolutely.
Ballroom. But
Strictly Come Dancing. Strictly Ballroom. Like I kept saying in the viewing party. Strictly Ballroom is one thing. Strictly Come Dancing.
What does that mean? Strictly Come Dancing? Bette gets tango and is having a hard time.
Yes.
And Davina gets the cha-cha and is having a great time.
Yeah.
The spread eagle.
Oh my god. The spread eagle.
The spread eagle.
And then last, the Vivienne has the samba. And she's not doing well.
No.
3 and 4. No. Do it again.
And I think it was AJ, was very feisty.
2. Redo. 3 and 4. 5. Wrong. Do it again.
Wrong. No. Start over.
No.
No. Again. She was like, I'm gonna throw him up into the rafters.
Right? To the moon. Got it. I don't think the honeymooners made it over to Britain.
I don't know, did it?
Yeah, but I mean, it was very aggressive, and it was like, well, I didn't expect this to be taking us that long, so we're really behind, you know, whatever.
Do you think he was just as feisty with Baga, but they didn't show it because they wanted us to be like, ooh, Vivienne's in trouble? Oh, she won.
Sure.
Spoiler alert.
So, quick commercial break, and we will be back with the performance, To the Moon, and the runway, top 3 Eleganza extravaganza.
So, Ru walks down the runway as this Oscar statue. I mean, with this updo.
Yes.
Updo.
Updo.
And but when it was like silhouetted, it was like, oh, she's a statue. She's an Oscar.
True.
You know, it's
yeah.
And this slinky gold dress, loved it. Loved the high slit.
Yeah.
Didn't understand the different widths.
I think widths.
Straps.
Yeah.
One was so wide and one was so thin.
It's just a thing that she likes that you're never gonna get.
It's not my thing. I don't like it.
The main thing for me that drove me crazy was that one of her little hair ringlets had fallen and it was just kind of dangling off here to the side the entire time. And no one in any part of the crew wanted to say, let's pause for a second. Hey.
Maybe it was a look. It's hard to keep an updo. It's hard.
Updo.
Yellow, red.
Yellow, bam, red.
Yes, and then Alan Carr and Graham Norton are back.
Oh my God, they
just
both
the
look
family.
Fabulous.
Yes, they do. I like them a lot.
They're so funny and fabulous and like have actual advice.
Yes.
But are nice. And
But
funny
also
and
shady
great,
and cheeky.
But also shady to themselves.
Yes.
When Alan goes like, I look like a fat gay reptile. You can slither in me whenever you want. I was just like, all of this, yes.
We look like the House of Slytherin today. I look like a fat gay reptile. I love you, Alan. You can slither in me anytime.
But then Graham Norton's like, gold,
yes.
sequin.
Yes. Well, I also really appreciated that they were not afraid to speak up on behalf of Britain.
Nope. And the Queen.
The culture and the Queen. But then, you know,
They're like, we're going to interpret.
Yeah. I don't think you quite understand how we are as a people.
How self-deprecating we are. It's deep-rooted.
So, the performance of To the Moon. What's it called? Rocket to the Moon.
My classic song, Rocket to the Moon.
Oh, well, I guess we should use this opportunity to point out our fabulous t-shirt. I mean, it is in honor of Michael Fassbender, but really it's appropriate for many, many things. I mean, I would polish... Well, I'm not going to go there. I was going to talk about this dancer.
Yes.
Yes. Come on.
Yes, come on. So we have got Callum, we have got Jordan, and we have got Kate.
But yes, these shirts, along with many other fabulous ones, are available at moviebitches.threadless.com. Perfect thing for the holidays.
Yes.
Get someone a little special fun gift. We have really, I mean, I like a lot of our recent designs.
I thoroughly
Rick has
enjoy
been knocking it out of the park.
Oh yeah, Rick's amazing.
So go check those out. Get someone a little present. Get yourself a present. Treat yourself.
I thoroughly enjoy our merch. I really love it.
Right? I mean, I think that's the key. We create it for ourselves. It's what we want,
it's
and
what
you
I
all
would
get to
wanna
buy
wear.
it as well.
Yeah.
Enough about our fabulous merch that you can buy at moviebitches.threadless.com.
Is there a holiday promo code coming up? Keep an eye out on Twitter.
Yeah.
So, yes, they all come out, and toot the moon. Alice is playing, and these little gay astronaut
Oh my God.
backup dancers.
The
I
little
really liked it.
short shorts. One of them, the little Twinkie one with Baga, really looked like a twink version of Lee Dawson, which was entertaining to me.
From afar. Oh, is that Lee? No.
No,
Not
much
beefy,
smaller.
not beefy
Yeah,
enough.
Exactly.
Lee could probably lift Baga.
Oh, that shade of Baga to Vivienne.
I don't know how they're going to carry you, Viv. I know.
But I did think it was weird that both Vivienne and Davina blue fringe
Right.
bodysuits, but Baga was in gold.
Gold.
And
I
they
don't
were
know
both
why.
in the same blue.
Yeah. Also,
Then
why
have
not?
them be each in their own color.
Or do like a red, white, and blue for the Union Jack, or moon colors. I don't know what that is.
What
but
are those? What are moon colors?
You could have done like a midnight navy blue and a silver and a gold for the sun. Interpretive, but
They definitely didn't go with the astronauts.
no,
Like it didn't go.
It didn't mesh well.
You don't think that we mesh well.
But Baga comes out, her verse is first.
Yeah.
We get to see a lot of her underwear.
It was a lot of like, I mean, I think that was the point, the joke, right? She's a slag. Oh, here's my
I don't think it was on purpose.
my muffin.
No.
I don't know.
And there was a lot of low angle shots.
Fair.
There's a lot of
There
her
was
underwear.
definitely when she spread her legs and kicked them out. That was intentional.
That's fine. But there was a lot of just, I'm, doing this and there's her
And
underwear.
then it flipped. Yeah.
It didn't look great. But I thought Baga's voice was lovely.
Yeah.
And, I like that she tried to do a message.
I do.
Nobody seemed to mention or appreciate it.
No, they didn't really talk about the verses at all.
No.
They also didn't talk about the creation of the verses,
Nope.
aside from like the 1 minute clip that they showed us in the workroom
Just
of like,
oh, we're writing stuff.
oh, I want one to be more like, Born This Way. And I was like, that's sweet. And they were all like, you seem crazy. But then it actually worked out pretty well, I thought.
Well, it just didn't matter. No one talked about
Well,
it.
right, it didn't matter either. But
They only wanted to talk about the choreography.
Yep.
And did you sell your face?
Right.
There was no talk about singing,
No.
lyrics, message.
Which again is kind of weird given like, oh, you have a lovely voice. They all did. But like also like, oh, Davina, you really, can sing in 4 languages.
Yeah, she'd sing, like be yourself, and it was all very aspirational.
Yeah.
And she, I thought, did the thing I like when you can't dance, which is make it funny.
She
Like,
was
when he lifted her and just, that was silly and fun.
She was having fun.
Yeah.
I did really love whenever the boys would blast off.
Woo! It was fun.
It was really fun. Visually and just like cheeky, silly.
Yeah. The repetition of it really, I was like, oh, good. Oh, we'll get another one. Blast off!
Little popcorn twinks. It was great.
It's a popcorn twink.
Because they were like popping like popcorn.
Oh, okay.
They were blasting off.
Okay.
I don't know.
I didn't know if popcorn twink was a category.
Well, like popcorn shrimp, it's like a little nugget.
Yeah.
But also popcorn.
No, I understand what you're saying. But is popcorn twink a category?
I don't think so.
Okay, that's all I didn't know.
It is now.
I mean,
A little bouncy twink. But next is Davina DeCampo, and I thought she did really well.
Yeah, her voice is amazing.
Yep, voice is great. Her verse was lovely, also aspirational. You just stick to your guns and you can go to the moon.
Very generic.
Yes.
Every single one of them was very forgettable and generic,
Yep.
but they were all good.
Lots of platitudes and nonsense.
A lot of, nautical. Well, hers was cosmonautic platitude.
Cosmonautical.
Cosmonautical platitude. It was like, steer your ship straight and you can make it up to
Right,
the moon.
Ignore the rest, plot your course and stay true.
I thought they all did a good job of like a song that you could listen to.
Yes.
Like they were musical.
But none of them had a moment of like, oh, bitch, that was some clever lyrics, or oh, that was really funny, or oh, that really was a Davina thing to do. It was all very generic.
Yes, that's true. None of it really sold their personalities per se. It also though was a different song than like Read You Wrote You.
Sure.
Where they had like a real moment to just break it down.
But why don't we do that?
Well, sure.
Okay, great. So, but Davina's backward splits.
Oh my God, yes.
Splits. Yes.
And flip upside down, hold upside down.
Almost perched on top of this popcorn twink and just, yes. Liked it a lot.
She did really well. She nailed the choreography, the singing, everything.
And she had the hardest choreography.
Yes.
By far.
Now, I will say this. I do understand a little bit what they were saying. You could tell because she had the hardest choreography and because she's a perfectionist, I guess, or whatever, but like she was focused on dancing, on performing.
Yeah.
It wasn't like bad in the face.
It's harder when you're, flipping upside down and doing, to like also then be doing.
I mean, we have seen it.
I mean, it's possible.
Evie oddly proved it.
It's possible, but
yes, harder. And she didn't do a bad job at it.
Evie.
I know.
Blast off! Woo!
It was good.
Yeah. And it was probably my favorite thing.
Yes.
Of all of this. Something to look forward to. But
it was like, oh, are you gonna blast off?
Oh, they blasted off again.
Yeah.
Okay. But last is the Vivienne. Yes. And I thought she really did sell it. Her voice was great. She was doing all of this business.
Mm-hmm.
There was an energy to the room. Like I could feel that the energy changed and she really performed it.
Yes, I'm here.
Hers were less generic platitudes about like, you can do it, and more platitudes about, I'm great.
Right, I'm the queen to rule the world and international, yeah.
You know I'm the number one, snatching trophies 3, 2.
I'm the Vivienne, and I'm here to say it was that. But better.
Yes. I'm gonna show you
we can't do it.
to the moon.
Alice.
Alice.
But I did enjoy her backflip fake out.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Very Monet exchange.
Her samba wasn't great. That was probably the worst part of hers.
That was, it's funny, the first time I watched it, I was like, ooh, that dancing's not great. But then when we watched it again, I guess maybe I was focusing more on the face and less on the feet. And I agree with the judges that she really sold this.
Yeah.
But when you look at her feet, you're like, well, it's a little clumsy. Not the most elegant, if we're judging on dancing. But again, why? We should be judging on how well do you sell the performance.
I think that is what they judged it on.
I think so.
Blast off! Woo!
No reply from Nick Jonas is one thing, but some random popcorn twink?
Wreck me daddy. And then comment again a month later with destroy me king.
Get rid of toxic in the community.
We must get rid of toxic in community. Love it.
Must get rid of toxic in community?
So, quick commercial break. And we will be back with the runway top 3 Eleganza extravaganza and the crowning of a queen.
First down the runway, bag of chips. And I mean, she turned the corner. I was like, oh, it's Betty White. Betty White's here.
At the same time as Ru. It was impressive.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah. And then she was going for Maryland, which sure, I see it.
I don't.
I got it.
I did not.
Okay.
Maryland would never wear this.
Well, no.
It didn't show off the girls.
I think here was Maryland.
But the wig was the wrong color. It was Betty White's wig.
It was more silver and less blonde.
It wasn't platinum.
Right.
It was Betty White's wig.
Sure.
She failed the assignment. If the assignment was Marilyn Monroe.
That's what she was going for. And then I think she took Betty White.
Yeah. Well, but I did really like this actually.
I did too. I thought she looked lovely.
I really like this mint. She showed off a little leg. And her earrings were all matched. Like, I really liked it. It looked like fabulous Betty White on the Golden Girls. But
yes. It was a little not out of it was not different from any Baga that we've seen. It was just better.
Exactly.
The next is Davina De Campo in this Union Jack Eleganza.
I liked. It was bold. It stood out. You know, it looked well made.
Yes.
I didn't care for the nude illusion sleeve with the cuffs.
With the cuff.
And then the collar. Like, just make it strapless. I'm fine.
Sure. I agree.
It crapped it up.
It did crap it up.
Also, I hate this wig.
I hate the wig.
I hate this wig. Don't
And
like
this
it.
wasn't a bad wig. The color I just don't care for.
Although, with the
And with her
ringlets-
coloring, I think in all honesty too, this red wig makes her look more ashy.
Yeah, because I didn't feel like I had that problem with her in the first half of the couple of runways.
When she leaned into the red wigs,
she got
makes
real
her look
ashy,
more ashy.
chalky.
Yeah, chalky.
But anyway, I did like this.
I liked this. The fit wasn't quite perfect. Later on, the little boobs started flapping forward. You know, it was like the dog's ear. Not as interested anymore. Flap back down. You know, like when an ear, like oh, no. But it was good. She looked nice. She looked very good. I liked the idea, like, oh, it's Drag Race UK. Let's do the whole thing. I got it. It kind of reminded me of Trinity's China.
Her teacups?
Yes.
Yeah.
But like not as polished, because that was everything. Which also, that dress would have been perfect, because like British teacup. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Spill the tea. Love it. Been great.
And then you like found a way to rig your bra to have water in it.
No, I would.
And you spilled that tea.
No. I would just, maybe you could carry a teapot with you.
But you carry, and then you spill the
Or do you have a little teapot bag? Little Judith Lieber teapot purse.
Sure. Like the tits pouring for you.
No.
Like that. No. It's scalding.
It's not the eleganza that we're looking for. I'm sorry.
Last on the runway, the Vivienne.
Yes. Oh my God.
I mean, she was a vision.
She really was.
She literally looked like I couldn't stop staring at her.
Oh, no.
It was just the way that the fabric sparkled, the golden glistening sequins, but then the eye makeup that matched,
Oh
and
my
the
God,
wig,
and
and
the
it was
lip,
just like seamlessly, and the highlighter, and I was just like, oh my God.
Highlighter?
The highlighter. She turned the corner and said she's never looked more beautiful.
Absolutely. She looked stunning, perfection, except for the necklace I did not care for. It looked cheap to me.
You never like this kind of costume jewelry.
That's true. That's
fine. But
Give
I did
me real
like
diamonds.
But
Oh my
I did
God.
like that the necklace, the pink in the necklace picked up on the pink in her lip.
Absolutely.
Like, it just, the
Love
palette,
that.
I was just like, oh my God. Like she'd be saying stuff and I'd be like,
Yeah.
oh my God, but look at that highlighter. You know, it was just
Oh
like,
yeah. I was transfixed.
Yeah.
Stunned.
Yeah.
Loved it. Now what if we got like Harry Winston to be a sponsor for Drag Race, like an episode of Drag Race, right? And they all just
Yeah.
get like $600,000
They
necklaces
did that
to wear.
on Project Runway.
Really?
Yeah.
I love
And they
that.
had to design an outfit around
Sure.
whichever jewelry they got.
I mean,
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah. Talk to me, Harry Winston. Tell me all about it. But Baga can't say that because she was not Marilyn.
No.
So then, you know, they have to talk to their younger selves. And
Well,
it's
and all the judges go through, I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're in the top 3. You're so great.
There was
We
a
love
lot
you. I
of
was like,
filler in this
yes.
episode. Like, I'm here, I want the process and the content and the challenge.
Yes.
That's what I like.
Yes.
And the looks.
Yes.
And this was a lot of like, let's all, you know.
Pat ourselves on the back.
Yeah, and I'm less interested in that. But, oh, you're so great, you're so great. Oh, you're so great, you're so great. But they have to talk to their younger selves. You know, it's always, like we said, you know, like, it's nice. You have your feelings. I love it.
Yeah.
But I don't care. But I feel like Baga kept on not.
She like
knowing
didn't
what to-
finish, yes.
And then she'd keep talking.
Yep.
And I kept thinking she was finished. But then she'd bring up another
Yes.
sentence. I'd be like, girl.
Oh, but then it was also kind of the same in a different way for Davina, where she was like, well, I would say this. Oh, you want more? I'll also say that like it was like.
No. But yeah, they all go, talk to yourself, talk to yourself, talk to yourself. Okay. And then, okay, tell me why you should win, tell me why you should win, tell me why you should win. Okay. Okay, finally. Okay, go backstage. And then everyone's there.
Oh my God, I love that. All the queens.
You guys know that we're deciding the top 2, right?
What? Really? No. Wait, really?
Not
no.
really.
Wait,
No. Okay.
really? No.
Are you? No.
That is not for real. Are you for real? This is not for real. Oh my God! What the-
Are you serious?
Yeah. Holy
Are you being
shit
serious?
balls.
I'm very serious. Just kidding!
Just kidding.
We're just here for moral support, and so we can show up again and have more screen time.
And show
Which I'm
off
glad
our
though, because
looks.
we got to see exactly. We got to see them have.
I mean, all of Untucked, I was just like, Crystal, yes, oh my God, what's happening? All this like minty green lingerie,
Yeah.
negligee,
Right.
feathered with the then like spiky palm tree Tina Turner hair. Yes.
And then did she have a breastplate that she like?
No, she painted. It was all shading.
It was painted
of cleavage on top of the hair that she then may have added some hair. I mean, I loved it. Yeah. And these big chunky, like heavy black boots. Yeah. I really like Crystal.
Yeah.
And also Blue.
I thought Blue looked great, especially so they talk and they don't really talk about too much. A little here and there. Oh, platitude. Oh, how nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, we all did great. Everyone's
Blue.
wonderful.
Oh, well, I thought I shouldn't have been eliminated because Bagga didn't want to lip sync.
Only because Bagga that week didn't want to lip sync. But other than that, I was fine. I just thought I'd bring some shade into the room.
I just thought I'd throw some shade out there. I don't know.
Oh, Blue.
Really like her.
They're all kiki, and then Bagga's like, oh, and we're best friends, and we're gonna be friends forever. Well,
we're gonna be friends forever and ever and ever.
I don't know.
I mean, it's like that. I was waiting for someone to be like, oh my god, I'm gonna write you every day.
Every day.
Well, I like that we just always gravitate toward like the snarky, satirical queen.
Of course. And so then they each get to walk out and give a little runway. I mean, I love Scaredy Cat's like dead upside down cat headpiece thing.
Yes.
And I thought Gothy Kendall, well, her look really looked like that Aquaria look that was just like the pasties with the the Anubis look.
Yes.
It kind of just looked like that, but in white.
It was nice.
But I was like, oh, cute, I like you.
Yeah. Yes.
And, oh my god, Vinegar not being able to walk.
Oh my god, her trying to get over the thing was a lot. But she looked lovely. She did not look hodgepodge.
Not hodgepodge today. Blue in this like sort of slutty Scarlett O'Hara Marie Antoinette. Like it was
with like the
like
candle
Southern
cutout,
Belle, but then like it was good. And
it was good.
Squared off hair. It was very almost like cartoon like. Really liked it.
Yeah.
And apparently the memo was mint. Hey, I got the memo.
Oh yeah. Look at
I was like, that was the theme of the night, like the best looks.
Yes.
Ooh.
So then Ru announces the top two are the Vivienne and Davina DeCampo. I mean, Bagga kind of took herself out of the running, it felt like.
Oh yeah. Well, they should win.
I don't deserve to be on stage with these two.
I'm just happy to be in the top three. I mean, she seemed genuine about it.
Absolutely.
But yeah, it's not the best selling point.
Well, I like I said in our viewing party, like Shangela learned that lesson. You can't say I feel like I've won no matter what, because then you don't win.
Well, and I did love, like we already said, that Alan Carr and Graham were like, it's very British.
Very British.
It was hard. It's hard for us to compliment ourselves. It's very hard. I did love that they didn't have a three-way lip sync, though. I'll be honest.
I was nervous, and I was very excited they didn't do this. In all honesty, I don't mind this format.
No.
I don't need a crazy lip sync off, although I do enjoy.
No, sometimes, yeah.
I mean.
Yeah.
I
didn't need it for this season.
No.
Because that's not.
That was not the vibe.
That was not the vibe.
It was not in the budget.
They have to lip sync to I'm Your Man by Wham! Which was fun.
This was really fun. I like that they had like a British theme from the lip syncs. You know,
Yes.
you gotta keep it.
Gotta get Wham in there.
Yeah.
Nobody knew George Michael was gay. Nobody even suspected. How could they? George Michael?
George Michael. Gay?
Not the front man for Wham! Surely you jest.
Surely you jest.
P.S. Our Last Christmas review coming out soon-ish.
Oh,
Pretty soon. We're gonna try really hard.
Oh.
Did you see?
Boy.
I kind of wanted to tweet back. Katya was like, I'm gonna go see Last Christmas and I don't care what anyone says. I'm gonna go and have a great time. Update. It was horrible. And I was like, ooh, I could have told you, girl.
It was a confused mess.
Unfortunately, it had a lot of heart.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll get there. But yes, Wham! And I thought that both of them did a really good job.
I thought they did a really good job. I personally was more entertained by Davina's. She was serving me a lot of face and toot and
I'm a sucker for the Running Man.
Oh my god.
There's just something about a drag queen in like a full elegant gown.
Yeah.
But then like doing the Running Man really gets me. I really like it.
Yeah. She was serving me more stuff and the Vivienne was just doing like a good lip sync. But they were both good.
Yeah, they were both good. They were pretty even for me. I did
Each had
remember
pluses and minuses.
a few more things maybe that the
Davina did.
The Davina did. Although the Davina, I can't stop now, did like walk back to Alyssa's dance corner, but then she just walked right back.
Oh.
She like walked down
and then
just like walked back.
Well, and then the Vivienne walked back and then slid. We got another like, ooh, I'm on my knees from the back.
she was so elegant.
Yes.
And then her moves weren't like down and dirty enough to be like, oh, that's funny. It was sort of just like, oh.
Yeah, what's choices? Okay.
But it was still good.
It was, they were both still very good. If I were to go off of, I guess, track record.
And just the lip sync.
I would say that Davina won it, in my opinion. Because she'd never been in the bottom. She did really well. It was weird. There was this one comment about her fashion and like, oh, she was a little questionable. And I was like, what are you talking about?
But she has absolutely made some questionable fashion choices.
She won the fashion challenge, and she's had some of the best looks on the runway.
Like, she's literally given us looks where you were like gagged on the fashion.
Like her Day at the Races outfit.
Yes, her weird science
outfit. Like her,
fashion.
even the first, her trumpet outfit. Like, what are we talking
I don't know
about?
if that was fashion, but campy fashion.
But it wasn't bad.
No. Oh, and the wig was fashion or whatever.
So, I don't know. That was like really weird. It was like, oh, we need an excuse.
It was.
We have to claim that the Vivienne was the fashion queen. I was like, what? I mean, she's not, but what?
No, I mean, she always had polished, elegant looks, but I wouldn't say that she was the most fashionable.
No.
I would put Crystal and
Blue.
Davina.
And Blue.
And Blue. Well, I don't know.
She was the most inventively fun and whimsical.
Whimsical, yes.
At some point, the Vivienne, like, I don't know, drops it like it's hot.
Oh,
Is that what that's called? And it looked like she was, you know, like Maya Rudolph in Bridesmaids, like pooping in the street. It was a little weird.
It was weird. I found that to be quite odd.
And Rue announces that the Vivienne won.
Yes.
And I was like, oh. I don't know. I was just expecting Davina to win. But I do think that the Vivienne also deserved it in the long run.
Absolutely.
And she just looked so
Oh my god.
beautiful. I mean,
well, and then they give her the scepter that matches the whole outfit, and
Oh
she's
my
just walking out. I'm like, yeah.
I mean, I think ultimately they think the Vivienne will have a better show.
Perhaps.
I think that's what
And yet,
may have.
I would have rather watched Davina's show.
Yeah.
But I think both of them are great. Like, I don't think either of them is undeserving.
No.
Personally, I would rather watch.
Well, yeah,
Davina's.
because then the Vivienne takes her scepter and her crown, and she does her Trump impression again, and I was like, oh, is this what her like wow show is gonna be?
No, I don't think so.
Coming this December.
Welcome to Morning TNT. This is how the Americans do it. You ready, Becky?
But I don't know what
think
her
so.
wow show is gonna be.
That's her like American
Oh,
reference.
she's trying to be like, oh, but that's the wrong.
But you know what I mean?
Sure.
I can see her like doing it.
Starring the Vivienne as Donald Trump.
I'm excited to see what they do with this concept, and like, I hope they turn it into something real rather than just like, oh, and then we put the Vivienne in front of a green screen and brought people on to talk about drag. That won't be bad.
But just like.
But that's like unoriginal. Underwhelming. So, cheers. I mean, this was a really fun season.
Yes.
It was great to have these British queens. It breathed a lot of life into this.
It was like a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
There was enough different things and fun new references and all the accents. I mean, I can't get enough.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm so sorry again for my attempts.
Oh, I apologize as well.
Yeah.
On behalf of Andrew.
Bitch. Voiced by my own petard.
Foisted?
Isn't that what it is?
Hoisted.
Hoisted? But no, it's foisted, I thought.
What's foisted?
What's hoisted? I mean, like lifted up?
Hoisted?
No, but it's a petard.
I've been hoisted by my own petard.
I don't
Foisted?
so.
Foisted sounds like a made-up word.
I don't know. Cheers. Thanks. Subscribe, share, whole. Congratulations, Vivienne, whole. We believe in you, Davina, whole.
We love you, Blue and Crystal.
Yes. Got it.